Hi everyone, this video is about how I take care of my skin, and just as a disclaimer, I'm not endorsing the products per se. I just happen to have accumulated these products, whether they have been gifts or they've been samples and I got the opportunity to try them. This is definitely my industry, and so I wanted to share with you my knowledge that I've acquired over the last couple months. And not only is it knowledge, but it's product, um, I guess availability, because I can't really afford all these things on my own. But like over a period of several months, it wasn't that bad to save up for and to invest in. So the first thing that I do, and I use this, I alternate this about maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and it's the e.l.f. Gentle Peeling Exfoliant. And it has some natural ingredients if that's your jam. But the reason why I like it is when you apply it to dry skin and you work it in circular motions, it will pill. And I'm not sure if it's the product or if it's my skin actually, the dead layer of skin that is being removed by it. But it's like it says in its title, it's gentle, and I'm all for it. I think this could work on a lot of different types of skin. Um, Now, this was something that for me is such a luxurious prestige brand. It's Lancome, and this is a discontinued product, but its fragrance is spirulina, and so it's extremely fresh. And I'm finding that when I use it, it's a very sensorial experience, and my skin really feels so much more taut after using it. And then also, this is something that's not a necessity, but I really enjoy it. It's a cognac sponge. And so it's pretty hard right now, but when you run into warm water, it'll like gently remove makeup or sunscreen if that's what you're using. I've got myself this jade roller, and it was gifted to me by somebody important about a year ago. And I'm not going to say it has any health claims per se, but it feels nice because for some reason it stays pretty cool. So when you apply it in upward strokes with it amongst your face, like it's just a really pleasant experience. Um, I think this is something that a lot of people would benefit from, especially if you're in a dry climate. And this is the e.l.f. Calm Balm, and it has one of those fat ingredients of like cannabis oil. But so far so good. I think it retails around $6, but it comes in like a package, and I'm enjoying it. I have no complaints about it whatsoever. I remember I bought like this special bamboo gel by Physicians Formula, and it's for the eyes. And then this came with it, this implement here. It's a lot like the Jade Roller in that it's great for application and spreading, but it's not, for me, it's not an essential. Um, and then, so the next piece of the puzzle, the next part of my routine is I've been using Strivectin, and they have like a retinol serum, and then they also have an eye cream. And I know it's a little bougie, but they do have this patented NIA 114. Basically, what that means is it's a niacinamide, and it's just great for a number of reasons. It can be helpful with texture. It can be helpful with micropigmentation, and I'm really enjoying the experience of placing it on. Like I really look forward to it. This product is about to be discontinued. It's also Strivectin. I feel like this is just a nice addition to the skincare. Definitely not like an essential that you must run out and buy. And it has oleic acid and, of course, their patented niacinamide. So I really like it. It spreads beautifully. It has a pleasant odor, although I don't think odors are necessary in skincare at all. And then I'm pretty sure oleic acid is actually from sunflower seed. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Next is, this was definitely an investment for me, and I've seen it at various price points from retails like Marshall's, Walmart, and of course London Drugs. And so this is pure retinol. They claim it's fragrance free. And yeah, like retinol is a commitment. it takes, from what I've heard from people who work in dermatology, it takes anywhere from 2 weeks to 3 months to get over the down phase because your face is going through retinization process. And so what that means is you'll experience redness, tingling, peeling, and some discomfort when you first utilize it. But I mean, so far my skin's taking it pretty well. I definitely had cranky face for like a week, but my skin's pretty oily too, so it works with my DNA, I guess. So that's a good one. I like it because the retinol can be like produced from each brand. I'm pretty sure each brand has their own retinol based products and stuff, and I trust L'Oreal. There's a lot of science that goes beyond into the product, and I appreciate that they do like 400 tests in the laboratory with a product before they formulate it and get it registered with the FDA. Next is this is something I'm really proud of. It's not terribly expensive. It's $15 at the drugstore, and I really like it. I remember in high school I had ridiculous acne, covered my face, covered my neck, and I just felt like I got a bum steer with acne. But my doctor recommended this. This is actually made by dermatologists, so I don't think it gets more legit than that. And so far it doesn't bother my skin at all, and it has some sensible ingredients in it, and I'm really pleased with the results so far. So yeah, if you just need a moisturizer but you don't really need all the bells and whistles, this is definitely something I would tell you to go out and get eventually. And if you can't afford a moisturizer, just wait until you can do it. It's worth it. This guy's worth it. And then next is this Cica Cream Revitalift by L'Oreal. So, I mean, the packaging's wicked. Beautiful red, beautiful white, and gold letters. Like, this is so bougie. And I caught this at a really amazing price, and especially in comparison to what they retail at, like, typical retailers. Cica Cream is also known as Centella, and it's a Chinese traditional ingredient that's been used for a long time, and I don't really know if it's a fad ingredient in skincare these days, but it is known to help with healing and scars. And so for example, like one of my nose rings popped out, and I've been using this, and I'm finding it's like benefiting the area that didn't get a chance to heal properly. So I'm happy about that, and I hope to see more results from it, but so far so good. And then this is the retinol moisturizer I use at night. And and to be honest, I don't use all the products I show you. I don't use them all at the same time. Like, sometimes I give myself a day or two between products just because I don't think I need to overload my face with stuff. And then I think this is the most critical part about my skincare. And I think this is incredibly important for everyone because it's known to prevent skin cancer. So I'm using sunscreen. Yeah. So these are both. I'm pretty sure they're both chemical. Chemical sunscreens, and I have no complaints about either of them. I like the Vichy because it has things like dimethicone, which is like great for spreadability and stuff. They're both water resistant, and I like that. This is kind of good. You're supposed to spray it on your hands and then pat your face and neck and décolleté, but I just kind of spray and hope for the best. This guy, you actually have to use like quite a bit, and not because of the formulation or anything, but you really do have to be generous when you're using sunscreen. And so if I can change anyone's mind and convince them to use sunscreen, I feel like I've done a good job. And yeah, so just beware. Like, some of the products I'm showing you are gifts. Like, they're not something I spent $90 on or something along those lines. Like, I've found ways to accumulate this skincare routine. It didn't come overnight. I had to be patient. I had to budget. I had to make a point to save up and everything like that. And then these two are really just extras. I don't really see them as critical for a skincare routine, but they're nice and they're luxurious, and they they have nice features about them. So this one is, here we go again, Strivectin. And this, I think all their products use their niacinamide patent of NIA 114. And this is just basically a primer. And I really like what it has done for my skin, because it kind of sits nicely where wrinkles can form, smile lines, crow's feet, you know. And over time, with regular use of this niacinamide, this texture of your skin can be like resurfaced slightly, and so it's kind of got, it's got good ingredients. The thing about Strivectin is it's got a wow factor. It has it's a result, like, if you want results and you want them relatively quickly, I definitely recommend Strivectin. So far so good. And then you can use this alone, or if you're a makeup wearer like I am, like, this is great for between the skin and the makeup application. So I'm having a lot of fun with this, and so far it's going a long way. I've had it a while, and you don't need much, and it makes your skin feel like silk. Like, literally, as I apply it, I can feel the silkiness of it all, and that's luxurious, so that's fun, and that's what I use. And then this is the last one. This was one of the gifts that I received, and so this is Bioderma, and they have this thing called Fluid Active, and I find myself constantly going to their website trying to figure out what Fluid Active is. It's their patent. And so what this is just a pore refiner. And here's the thing, I think pores are a lot like the ego. There's ways of managing it, there's ways of shrinking it, but you can't get rid of it. Anyways, this was my video on how I take care of my skin, and I hope this inspires someone to use sunscreen because of the preventative approach to skin cancer. And I hope you enjoyed this. Bye, beautifuls.